to my channel. So welcome to my current household video. So yeah, it's been a while since I've actually done a current household video. So I've gotten a new current household finally. My other current households, I've gotten bored with them, so I've moved on. So I know a lot of you guys are actually, looking forward to see Colette, but I played with Colette so much that she's not even alive anymore, and I was playing with her kids and things like that. So I decided to just play with my, I decided to stop playing with Colette's family because I was getting a little bored with them. They were an amazing family, I'll admit that. However, I didn't really like them, as well as my other family. They were for a contest that I was doing with my cousin, so I don't play with them anymore. And then there's the one with Tate and Luca. I still have them, like Tate and Luca. I still have them, but I just don't play them anymore. So I started playing this new family. It's the Chase family. So about in 2014, when I first started my channel, this is a few months in of my channel, I decided to make a current household on my Chase family, which I have the founders of the family here, Jake and Heather, and their first two children, Nathan and Haley. So I decided to bring that family into The Sims 4 and play with them because I was going to recreate them in The Sims 3 because I don't have them in The Sims 3 anymore. Something happened with their file. It corrupted when my game broke. During that time, this is again during the first year of my YouTube channel, during that time my game had broke and it really devastated me. I was in a horrible mood because my game broke and I was trying really hard to fix it, and it didn't really work out that way. But so my game was all messed up, so I decided to just bring them into The Sims 4, but now that my game is working, I may or may not bring them into The Sims 3, so I'm going to jump into their household, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the backstory of the Chase family. The Chase family is literally, my go-to family. If you'll see any family on my channel, it will be the Chase family. It's like the Fendersons with Life Simmer and the Springstons with Urban Sims. It's basically my favorite Sims family. Everyone has their favorite Sims family, and mine just happens to be the Chase family. They are just the most dramatic Sims ever. They are just a bunch of different Sims, and they're so colorful, and I really love them, especially Jake, considering all the stuff that he's going through. And I'll tell you in a moment when I get into the game what's going on with him. So Jake has two kids so far. Their names are Nathan and Haley. Haley is not his daughter. Haley is his stepdaughter. So he's not related to Haley by blood, but he is her stepfather, and he loves her just as if she were his real daughter. He really does love Haley, and he took in his girlfriend Heather when she was in time of need, and that's when he actually found out she had a daughter. During the few years that they were dating, he did not know that Heather even had a daughter. She kind of kept it from him, and yes, he was a little, kind of disappointed that she totally kept the fact that she had a child from him. However, he does indeed love Heather a lot, and he wasn't gonna let this little secret, come between them or anything like that. So Jake is a stay-at-home dad. However, he is a part-time author. He spends all of his time home just writing, and he's a level 7 in the writing skill, and he's spent his time writing a few books. I think at the moment he is he's actually not working on anything, but he's written, I think, 5 books. Don't know if I can check what they are, but I think I can remember a few of them. He writes non-fiction books, and I wonder if I could open the notebook, not browse the web. If I could open his notebook and see there. Is this open notebook? Nope, I really can't see anything about the books. But I remember his first book that he wrote was My Evil Wife and My Beautiful Stepdaughter. And then he wrote Don't Kill the Policeman, Kate. He wrote a poem about his kids called Haley and Nathan. And he wrote a non-fiction romance novel called, it's not really a romance novel, it's more of a short story called I Love Him But I Have a Wife, or something like that, or Gay with a Wife, something like that. He's just into different types of romances and different types of books. He just loves writing, and I'm gonna have him practice writing right now. So the reason that Jake loves writing so much is because it is his escape. Ever since he was a child, his parents were wealthy businessmen, people, They basically worked all day, and he was stuck at home by himself most of the day with his brother. So him and his brother, eventually they had two adoptive sisters who, he liked them and all, but he was a lot older than them. They were adopted by the time he was 17, and he was already about to go on and live his life. So basically, there was no reason for him to actually get close to his foster siblings, and he's not really close with them. He doesn't really have a relationship with them, and they don't even live in this town anymore. He moved away. Once he got married, he decided, I'm gonna leave. So he was originally born in Isla Paradiso, and oh, he had to be in school. He was originally born in Isla Paradiso. He was used to the whole entire island life. However, he kind of wanted a normal life, and I'll introduce you to the children in a little while. And he wanted a normal life, and that's when in Isla Paradiso, he met his wife, Heather, who's at work at the moment. Heather was literally the most beautiful girl he's ever seen. They attended the same art class. He was just taking a temporary art class for a little while, for a course that he needed to take. And he fell in love with her. She was a little attracted to him, and he decided to ask her out on a date. One thing led to another, and the next thing you know, he's asking her to marry him. But before he asked her to marry him, he realized that, Heather was always a little busy. Heather was actually a teenage mom before she met Jake, and she got pregnant by one of her high school sweethearts who left her promptly after finding out that she was pregnant, and they had a beautiful little girl named Haley. However, Haley isn't really liked by her mother. Her mother constantly yells at her, and she's really mean to her for no apparent reason. Their relationship is, nicer, but she really does like Nathan more than she likes Haley because she feels as though Haley ruined her life. Nathan is their son together, both Jake and, Heather's son, and, Jake does feel a little sorry for Haley sometimes because he'll constantly hear Heather yelling at her, and he'll think, why are you yelling at her? She's done nothing wrong. Many times before, Jake had bought Haley a really beautiful dollhouse, and he decided to give her a princess room. This is when, he treated her like his daughter. He loved her a lot, and he gave her the beautiful princess room that she always wanted with a princess castle dollhouse. And her mother came home finding the dollhouse, and she was furious to think that Jake would even treat her like a daughter, and she destroyed it, making the poor little girl cry. Jake was a little low on money at the time, and although he was mad at his wife for destroying such an expensive dollhouse, he didn't really say much. He just told Haley eventually when he gets enough money, he'll buy her a new dollhouse. However, Haley was like, it was a nice gift while it lasted, but I don't want you to spend more money on one, especially if you're gonna just get it destroyed. Now, Jake doesn't understand his wife's hatred towards the kids. It's really like he'll never understand it. He constantly asks why is he so evil towards her, and his wife is just like, well, she kind of, she's ruined my life. She basically, if she wasn't born Jake, I would probably be a very successful painter, but I had to stop painting and all this stuff because of the toxic fumes because I was pregnant. And, Jake, in his head, he's thinking, well, you're, protection much. Like, you could have used protection and maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. But, Heather, she's a little cuckoo. She just doesn't understand. She thinks that everything needs to just go her way, and everything needs to be perfect, and her life needs to be perfect. And sometimes she'll even yell at Nathan for even talking to Haley. She really doesn't want them to get along. She wants Nathan to hate her, but Jake makes sure that his son isn't ignorant like his mother. He makes sure that he treats his sister well, and, he wants a perfect family. The reason Jake hasn't left Heather is because he wants a perfect family, and he wants a big family. He loves his wife. But, she's an alcoholic. Sometimes she'll go out drinking with friends, and she'll come back extremely drunk, and she'll just yell at the kids. And sometimes she'll even hit Haley, and it terrifies him to think that, the days will just go horribly because, his wife's been out drinking. And he doesn't want to fear that. He doesn't want to fear his child's safety. But he does indeed love his wife, and he doesn't know what he's gonna do. He talks to his editor a while, but his editor's out of town right now, so he doesn't really have anyone to hang out with, so he's been home all day. But he's really close to his editor. His editor is basically his best friend, and he goes with the kids sometimes over his house as an escape to get away from his wife on the weekends when she's been at home sitting on the couch drinking all day. So, yeah, that's basically my current household. I don't really know what I want to do now. Hopefully, you know, Jake, we don't know what he's going to do. He really does love his family, although it may be a little broken. And he just hopes that maybe, you know, things will change. Maybe Heather will go into rehab and, you know, change her ways and stop being an alcoholic. But you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes he just really hopes that his children are safe when at home. He doesn't like leaving his kids at home with her because he never knows what's going to happen. He thinks maybe one day he'll be working or he'll be out all day going to publish a book, and the next thing you know, he comes home and there's a crime scene. He doesn't want that to happen. He's really anxious and he has horrible anxiety because of it. And you know, he just really, really hopes that nothing bad happens. So yeah, guys, that is my current household, and I will be sure to do an update on them because I'm not planning on not playing with them anytime soon. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. As for other videos, I will be recording more videos today because I haven't recorded frequently. I'm really sorry about that. You're probably wondering, you make all these small videos and like not LP videos, what's up? And I'm sorry. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying really hard. But guys, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed and if you want to see more updates, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.